Okay, the next requirements are basic Hanmi and Ukemi, which is falling. Basic Hanmi, you're standing in a stance, right? We're blading out. Boxers, karate, aikido, you have a basic stance. So Migi Hanmi is right Hanmi, basically means your right foot's forward. It's called the triangle stance, so we are trying to blade out. We don't want to stand with all of our sensitive areas exposed, solar plexus, groin, neck, head. We blade out just a little bit, not excessively. So we blade out, we have our hand and our foot together, right? And there's a good right Hanmi. Good indication would be if you draw your front foot back, it should intersect into your back foot somewhere in the middle or the back, right? It's not a perfect science, it's different for every person. And if you step your foot back, it'll go back on an arc like your hip and come forward. Your back foot, we have 9 weapons: feet, knees, elbows, hands, head. We want all of our weapons faced toward our opponent. So if the back foot is pointed back, there's 2 weapons that are out of play. So the back foot is less than 90 degrees, right? And again, comfortable. Blading stance, there's right Hanmi, Migi Hanmi. Then next Hanmi is left Hanmi, or Hidari. So basically left Hanmi, same position. You don't have to go into all the details. Draw back, good stance, blade it out slightly, and there's your Hanmi. Okay? Next would be Ukemi. Ukemi is falling. It's sometimes the scariest thing that we face when we first learn any martial arts, or especially on Aikido. So Ukemi is falling down. We're going to first do a simple back fall with and without a slap. So what I'm going to do, easiest thing to do is to lower myself as low as I can before I fall. So I make the fall less scary. Up here it's scary, I lower, it's not as scary. So I'll take my left Hanmi, I'll make the number 4 with my feet and my legs. I'll lower to the ground, round myself out, and then roll back, keeping my head tucked. Come in, lean forward, keeping the number 4, keeping my right foot back and my left foot forward. And I lean into it, and it makes it nice and easy for me to roll to a standing position. Left Hanmi, down, up. Right Hanmi, down, up. Nice and easy, and you could also switch feet if you like. And there's your basic going back and going forward. Sometimes we have it with and without a slap. So I'll show you with a slap. Right Hanmi, I lower, slap, come back up. The slap is not to be fake or to make it sound noisy. It's to let the momentum roll out of your body. So as I'm falling down, there's momentum. And I don't want that momentum to crash into me, so I let it flow out of me away. And then I use that momentum to come back up. Okay? That is back fall Ukemi. Then we have kneeling Ukemi. So we talked about going down into Seiza and doing shiko, coming up with your foot. So once you do that, you're in this position for a kneeling roll. My right leg is forward, my back leg is like a number 4, going 90 degrees. I lower myself to the ground for ease of training and practice. I'll put the back of my palms against the mat, palms up. I'm gonna round out, I'm gonna tuck my head in, and I'm gonna roll all the way up my shoulder. So even though I'm slightly angled this way, my direction is forward. And if I were to go back, I'll go in the same direction, throwing over my forward shoulder. Coming up. That sets me up for the left Hanmi. Left Hanmi, I'm down. Lower, as low as I can. Round my arms, palms up. Tuck my chin, rolling up the shoulder. And I'll go back the way I came, throwing the energy over my shoulder. It sets me up for right Hanmi. If we are to do it standing Ukemi, I'll take an angle this time. Same basic idea. Again, it's scary to fall up here. I lower myself to the ground and make it as close to a kneeling roll as I can. So I'm here, I lower, palms are facing up, I'm rounded, and I'm gonna lower and then lean in and fall into the roll. Tucking my head and rolling. Setting up for the roll back over the shoulder to a standing position. Right side's forward now, a lower, rounding out, palms up, rolling up the shoulder, tucking the chin, simply leaning in, setting up for the back roll, throwing it over my shoulder, and it sets me up in that position. We start slow, but I could easily go quickly. So there you go, there's Hanmi and Ukemi.